All right, so let's make this meal planner in Notion, make a page here. We love making pages. It's fun. Make it full width. Add some love to it. Food. I'm not really sure what you want to pick. Avocados are great. We love avocados. They're delicious. All right, so what you want to do here is make an inline database. Now you could make it not inline. I'm a fan of inline, so that's me. I'm probably gonna actually go /gallery meal planner. Now what you want to do here first and foremost is set up your properties. So the properties that I'm gonna have here are going to be time of day. So this is gonna be whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Then you can have dietary preferences for applicable things. So that would be something like meat, vegetarian, or vegan, non-dairy, etc. And then you can go for cooking method. So actually, I think I'd do a multi-tag for this one, multi-select just in case, but you can do something like the Instant Pot or crock pot or oven, stovetop, grill. Then moving forward with that one, we can go and add what I think would be good would be like meat / base. And that would be something to the lines of chicken, beef, fish, tofu, whatever you kind of base the thing off of. Then we can have what I like to call prep time. So you can probably put this as a text or a number, whatever your preference is on that. If you have an understanding that it's in minutes, then you can, I guess, put like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, you know, put 5 hours for like a crock pot meal. So you don't, I don't know, or prep time and cooking time. So you don't want to, I like leaving it to the text for that reason. So we do text and then we do cooking time. So let's say it's like 15 minutes prep time. Say it's like a crock pot method, right? Cooking time, 6 hours. Then the URL of where you got the recipe from. Then you can go for this last one, which is important, which is a cover image. So this is the properties that you'd have. So quickly, in order to make the cover image, what shows up here, what you want to do is you go to properties. Card preview is the cover image link. So this is a buttered chicken recipe that I made the other week. So I can take this link and throw it in here. I call this guy crockpot buttered chicken. Throw the URL in here. Take this cover photo, save it to my downloads, go back to the meal planner, go to the downloads, add the cover image, and we can delete these if we want. So this would be the crockpot buttered chicken. Do some like chicken. And then we can start working on what template we're going to use to make this a very simple but effective template. So in the top middle here, what I want to do is we can actually open this as a whole page if we want, or actually first and foremost, sorry about this, I need to create a template. So what we're going to do here is do H2 sides to pair. And you can organize this whatever way you want. This is just my preference. So what we're going to do now is probably make a few more of these. Make some columns here. Organize this in the way that you can get it set up. So now what we can do is have it so that we have the instructions here. or the ingredients here, I think, and the instructions. Now it's up to you, obviously, what you want to do. It's your preference. It's your setup, whether you want to have them as H2s, H3s. But what I recommend is that you take something like whatever you want. So either it's toggling like the whole thing, or you can toggle the instructions, or you can toggle the ingredients, whatever you want to do. I just think it's this little setup I got going on here is totally fine for getting things to be organized, right? So we don't really need to go crazy in depth here. It's nothing crazy, but this is just the ingredients on the left, the instructions on the right. You can easily use this. You can kind of look at both at the same time. If it's open like this, you know, you got the whole shebang of it being right next to each other. You got sides to pair with it on the top. So we can change it to be meal template. And that means that we can then press meal template, and it will populate the template in here. So then every time you make a meal, you can quickly take stuff from the URL and pop the instructions where you need to. So for example, I'm going to do this, quickly throw the ingredients in there, then turn these into checkboxes. And then for the instructions, quickly take these, turn these into numbers, and there you have this instruction. So I think personally, side to pair with this could be naan bread. Or that's not how you spell it, is it? Naan bread. And then you kind of have everything you need for this right here. You have all your ingredients, you have all your instructions, and that's how you can set it up. Now what you can do here is do some different views, right? So I have this base view, but what I can do is I can add some gallery views that would fit other things. So I'm going to put some properties that can show. We can put the cooking method if we want. We can put the meat or base. We can put the time of day. This is obviously dinner and not a snack. I mean, it's a big snack if you want it to be a snack, but no. And what I'm trying to showcase here is the fact that for a more specific view, what you can do is you can make it gallery view. This is a trick I'm going to do. So it's obviously not going to do this, right? So we can put all recipes. Okay. We can duplicate this all recipes one. And we can change it. So let's first and foremost, we can get rid of things like the time of day, because what we can do is make a bunch of these that are like breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. Breakfast, then let's filter to where time of day is breakfast. And then we can just do that a couple more times, get basically breakfast, lunch, dinner all set up. You can also do something like make one for a bunch of vegetarian dishes, or make one for a bunch of the vegan dishes, or just beef, whatever you want to do. I think this is just like a nice layout to show you what exactly you have regarding different times of day, but you can obviously do it based on the different preferences. I'm going to also recommend that for the time of day, you know, I like health, don't get me wrong, I'm a health guy. But what you could do is also put in a dessert for time of day, and I have no complaints with that being something. I'm not gonna hate on a preference like that. And that is how you can make a nice meal planner in Notion.